If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what is one type of buyer you need to know about and have a game plan to work with? And why does this matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Silverbaum. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's what's going to happen. There's going to be a point where you meet with your buyer, you meet with your client, and you've done and you've built rapport and you've talked about what they do and you've had the conversation. Oh, you're a baker. Oh, you're a plumber. Oh, you work in an office. Whatever they do. There's going to be a point where, I'm going to use my phone as a business card. They come over to you and it's like a really weird interaction. It'll be 15 to 20 minutes and 10, 15, 20 minutes. And they're like, hey, do you know what I do? And they're like, did you tell me you were a baker? You were a plumber? You work in financial services? Yeah, but I do this thing on the side, right? And then they'll like weirdly slide you a business card. Or they'll like it's dealing cards. It's the strangest thing. It's like there's a ton of nervous energy around it. And what can happen for you as a salesperson is you can be off track. You can get put off track for what you were talking about, for what your process is, for what your product is, because it's a way for that disruption to happen. Because in their mind, they're like, okay, I've got 5 minutes to pitch my idea. I've got a captive audience. I've got a dude or I've got a chick, and I want them to hear what I have to offer. And maybe like in a weird reciprocity way, if they hear what I have to offer, maybe I can get them to buy my thing too. And this is dangerous water for you for this reason, that if you get too far off topic and it's too far left field, you're going to lose your sell, you're going to lose your deal. And you're like, but Scott, what if it's just like, I want to do business with them and they want to do business with me? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's why you should join my email list. There is a link right here. Type it into a browser and go from there. It'll actually be in the description in the box down below. So what you need to know is this distraction catches salespeople off guard because they don't know the game plan. They don't know, like, hey, wait a minute. If I go down this path and I have this conversation with this buyer, I don't realize that I'm going to get pulled off of what I have to offer. Okay. So here's your word track. Here's your mini script, whatever you want to call it. Hey, fantastic. I would love to talk to you about your product or service. Why don't you let me wrap up what I'm here for? And why don't we get that dealt with so that there's no confusion or whatever's going on? And chances are pretty good they're going to say, okay. And you're going to have to do what you can to get them on board. Now, last of all, good thing you stuck around. Okay. There's probably going to be an if-then statement given to you. Hey, sales dude. Hey, sales chick. If I buy from you, will you buy from me? Okay. For whatever salsa, insurance, soap, whatever this person's selling. I've had tons of things pitched at me. Right. But like, realize that some people don't get the opportunity to give their presentation outside of the family and friends that they have. So they get super excited about having the conversation with you. And it may be the wrong place. It may be the wrong thing. But realize that as you go through this, you now know what you're supposed to do. Hey, I would love to have this conversation with you. I really would. But here's what we're going to do is we're going to go through what I'm here for today. And then we'll go through your stuff as soon as we wrap it up. Number 3, once you wrap it up, there's going to be the weird conversation. And if you don't buy from them, this is the weird thing, you have a possibility that they cancel and go on to another salesperson who they can sell their goods to. They're doing lead gen by calling salespeople. I remember when I first got started in in-home sales, like 2001, 2002, I go to this house, new, super green to sales. Totally would have dealt with this the other way, a new way. And these people start telling me, like, they're like, hey, just so you know, the reason that we have you out here isn't to get a new heating and air unit. It's because we sell XYZ product and we would love to give you a presentation. And what we've been doing is we've been calling people from all sorts of in-home trades, roofers, plumbers, electricians, and offering them a position inside of our organization. I don't remember which one it was, but like it counted against me in my numbers. Today, I would say, hey, thank you very much. Very nice of you. I don't think it's okay for you to waste people's time and call them out and use this as your lead gen. It's not the right thing to do. I hope you have a very good day. Thank you for having me out if you're not interested in my services, right? Very polite. But, I hung around for 30 minutes because I'm trying to close a deal that was never going to be closed. I'm on full sales mode. I'm like, hey, I'm here. I'm going to give you a presentation. Go to get the presentation going. They're like, yeah, we don't want to hear about that. So just know It's going to be an awkward, like, hey, do you know what I do? And they're going to slide you the card. They're going to give you the card. Lock down your presentation first. You have first right, since that's what you were called there for. And if there is not an opportunity, you should try everything you can to close that deal. But if there's not an opportunity, take off. You got one of 3 things to do from here. Just one of 3. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, you should hit follow if this is on some sort of social media. And 3, tag and share with a friend. That would be fantastic. You know they're going to love it. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.